Okay, so the first thing we need to do is go into Hubdoc. So we're going to select the organisation and go down to Hubdoc. Now in this case, I've already got Adelaide already linked up, so I'm just going to click into her. And now we're in Hubdoc. So first thing I need to do is upload the documents. So we want to be analysing sales invoices in Hubdoc first. So we're going to select multi-page PDF split, go to browse, select the files that you want. And this is going to make sure by selecting that multi that you've got multiple invoices that are going to be split by invoice. If you've just got the one, just select document upload. So you can see that on the left there, they've all just been uploaded. So we can close this down because we don't need to do anything else there.
So I thought I'd just dip in really quickly to tell you all about Hey Monika. Hey Monika is our work experience solution for bookkeepers powered by AI. Now currently Hey Monika is only available by invite only, so if you want to join the waitlist, make sure to go to www.heymonika.com and add your details just here. So let's get back to the video.
So if we go to review, we're going to get our first invoice. So up here, we're going to change the information to invoice, make sure that the details match. We're going to add a due date here, which is going to be 1 month after the invoice date. We're going to make sure that those details match. Now if we scroll down, what we've got here is how we're going to publish this into Xero. So we want to make sure that that says invoice AR, because that's invoice accounts receivable for a sales invoice. Now the contact is going to be Edward Brown. So I'm going to select Edward Brown. Now if you don't have any contact set up for this client yet, as soon as you type that in there, it's going to give you the option to go ahead and add that individual as a contact in Xero. So you'll just select yes to that. So here we've got multiple line items, so we're going to select multiple. In description, we want coaching services and nominal code 200 for sales, and then 20% VAT on income. And I've got other expenses. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. So all of our sales in this case are going to go to nominal ledger code 200. And we want to again make sure that the tax rate is VAT on income, so 20% VAT on income as labelled on the invoice. So we're going to save and close that. We're going to make sure that the totals match. So we've got 6,460 net, 1,292 VAT, and then 7,752 gross. And then we're going to hit publish. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so similar sort of thing again. Going to make sure that we've got a due date down here. Going to make sure that these totals agree, which they do. Go down here, make sure that says invoice AR. And this will always select the last contact for you, so make sure that you change this. So we want Redwood Industries in this case. Now, even though there's 2 line items on this invoice, we only want 1 item in here. So we're going to keep that single. And we're going to hit publish. And the reason why it's single and not multiple is because we've only got 1 transaction amount on here. The first one says 0. So we're going to hit publish. Let's move on to the next one. Again, change this down to invoice, due date. Just going to say that it's a month after invoice date. Now, normally it would be able to pick up a due date, but this invoice, for example, doesn't have a due date on there, so it's not being selected. So our totals are correct: £1,035, £207 tax, and 1,242 gross. So let's make sure our contact is Patricia. And we want multiple. Coaching services. And you can actually use the tab on your keyboard to fill this in quite quickly. If you just write 20 in that tax rate and go to income, it will populate that for you. Like so. So you just make sure that the totals are correct, save and close, and then publish. Now what we can also do in Xero is check that we're happy that those sales have been recorded. So if we go into business and go to invoices in Xero, we should be able to find those invoices that we have just published. So scroll back one, and we look for 1123. You can see that just at the top there. If we click onto it, we should be able to see the file for you. There you go. So you can see it's been posted correctly, the VAT's correct as well. And if you want to see that in the income statement, we'll go to accounting, profit and loss. Change this date here to 23, click on update, click on sales, scroll down, and there we go. You can see that invoice in there. And as you can see there, that's the net amount of the invoice that we've published. So there you go, that's how to analyse a sales invoice in Hubdoc in Xero.